Hey everyone, and welcome to coloring update, I believe number 9. I've lost track by now, but these are the videos where I show you all the color pages that I finished in the past month, my current WIPs, as well as some future pages of what I might color either in a color and chat or in my kind of like personal time of coloring. So I have done quite a few pictures this month. I don't have the exact number. I just kind of lost track, actually. I didn't feel like sitting here going through all the books, but as per usual, I'm going to start off with the current color along that I'm doing on my channel, and we are working from Fantasia by Nicholas F. Chandrawienata, and we are doing this page right here. This one here I've been doing with Prismacolor pencils, and then the rest so far are all watercolors. And the page is crinkled, but it did not bleed through or anything like that. And we're going to continue this one next Wednesday. I upload a new part every single Wednesday. Part 1 and part 2 is already up on my channel. So if you missed out, you can catch up on that. And then we can finish up this up next month. So that is my current color along. So the next book is going to be for part of my coloring with gel pen series. I finished up the picture I was doing in Lost Ocean, and I decided to do a different book with gel pens before I go back to Lost Ocean. And we're going to color from Twilight Garden by Maria Troll, and we are going to do this first page right here. This book belongs to page coloring with gel pens, because a lot of this book I realized there's smaller lines than I thought there would be in these books. So I think a lot of this would benefit from using gel pens with some pencils here and there. And I do have a WIP in here, which is this cat. I really love how the cat came out. I wasn't happy with the flowers. They are Artesas, and I didn't like how the Artesa pencils worked on this paper, but the Prismas worked really good, so I need to come back and finish this up soon. I might just finish up the rest with gel pens, but we're going to be doing this book belongs to page from a Twilight Garden in the next coloring gel pens video. Try to set this over here, not to get it like where it's like falling over. This next book I have done quite a few pages in this month, and I'll continue to do more, is that Chibi Girls Grayscale. I finished 5 pictures in here this month. I was using Sharpie markers and Bic markers in here, and I used also some white gel pens and glitter. So let's just start right from the front. This is the first, not the first page I did, but the first page I can show you, and it is of this Southern Belle picture here, and I used Sharpies. Hold on, I need to get a little more light. Let's see if I can open up my closet door and get some light in here. There we go, that helps it a lot more. But I used Sharpies and Bic markers on here, and they work amazingly on Create Space paper, so I really love how they turn out, and I can't wait to get some more alcohol markers in the future. I have the Cali Art markers on my wish list I'm going to purchase for myself, I think for Christmas. But this picture, I did go through and do a lot of the skin tones in this book with the Sharpie before it ran out. Then this page here, I did this witch, and I did a whole bunch of glitter on here, which I have the background was in a black Bic marker, and then I used a whole bunch of glitter on that, and then in the pot here, I'm trying to make sure you can get like a whole bunch of it. And the glitter that I used is a budget-friendly glitter that I got at Family Dollar, and it's the Crazy Art glitter. This is $2.50, and you get 9 things of glitter here. I used this red one for the pot, and then I used this black one that has kind of like a multi-color of glitter in there. So yeah, I really love that glitter, and it's highly recommended for me, because you look how glittery and shiny this is, especially look at the red. But yeah, I used a mix of Bic markers and Sharpie markers on here, so I love how this one came out. This one was the first one that I finished in here using Sharpies and Bic markers, and then just a little bit of a Sharpie paint pen back in there, and some white gel pens to line the book up a little bit more. I really love how this one came out. Then our skin tone one. This one here I used markers, a white gel pen, and then some glitter for the clouds and her scepter and crown, and I used a different type of glitter. See if I can reach over here now. I should have got it all right before I filmed, but I forgot. I used this Rich Art glitter in Ice Yellow and Ice Baby Pink, and I got these at the Dollar Tree, and I like these. So far, all of the budget-friendly glitter, I'm going to have to do a full video on the budget-friendly glitters that I have, or the glitter glues that I have. So far, the budget-friendly glitters I love more than Stickles, actually. I think the shine kind of has a little bit more of a shine to them. With everything, you can't really tell with the clouds and stuff like that. It kind of like, there you go. It's hard to show off glitter, but like really with like this one here, you can like really see it. But I love how this one turned out. This is probably one of my favorite ones that I did. I lined all of the dark lines here with the white gel pens to make it look like they're kind of like snow capped, or kind of stick out a little bit more. But I like that one. Another skin tone, another skin tone, another skin tone. Skin tone, skin tone. This is where my skin tone marker ran out from my Sharpie, so I'm gonna have to do skin tones of different colors now. Oh, that's what I did before, but let's see, this is gonna be my next one I want to do right here. The French girl, the poodle. That's gonna be the next one I do in here. And then I think the last one is the one I did for my Coloring with Marker series, and I used Sharpies and Bic marking markers and a white gel pen for this one. And I really like how this one came out. My Bic red marker did kind of like die like right over here, so this one's a red Sharpie, but it matched up pretty well. So I am gonna try and finish up this coloring book this year. I think I'm gonna try and make this one my coloring book that I finish, because I really love it, and I only have about 20 more images to do in here. So if I do, I think 2 a week, I should have it done by the end of this year. So look forward to seeing a lot more of those done soon. And for the, there we go, there's a swatching. For the crazy art, there's all of the glues in like a swatched formation. They work really well. Next book I have is a page from Romantic Country, The First Tale. This is my second copy, and I decided to pull this one out after watching Zoe Archer's newest video. She was doing a picture in here, and I decided to pull it out, and I decided with this one, I'm going to do the whole book with like markers, gel pens, and fine liners. So I did the first page here, which is like a little story about it here. I did this with Crayola Super Tips, and then the basket here, I just got a new set of fine liners ready for here. I did the fine liners, and then for the pink here, and then the outline of the stamp here I did with the fine liners. So yeah, I'll have to, hold on a second, let me grab the fine liners again to show you, because I just like all over the place. I got this set here by Rayon. It's a set of 60 coloring fine liner drawing pens. I have them upside down. They come here in a nice variety of colors. And then let me pick one out. Has color up here on the tip as well as the bottom, and then it's like your typical fine liner there. But I find that they work really well, and they're super juicy so far, so I'm looking forward to using a lot more. What's weird though is all of them are kind of like not like the normal kind of like solid color like through here, and then just one random one is like a see-through tip, which is really weird, but they all color really amazingly. And I'm going to be using these in another, I was going to use these in my next color gel pens, but I'm going to use these after I'm done with the picture in Twilight Garden. I'll use these in a Lost Ocean picture for my color gel pens. So I did this side here, and then I did this side over here with Crayola Super Tips and a little bit of fine liners for the flowers. And I decided I'm going to skip over the maps, because I want to do the map after I'm done the whole book. That way I can come out and do like all the places and stuff like that, the same as I did the rest of the book. So I skipped over that, and I'm going to do this page, the chapter 1 page. But the page I want to do first is this page here, which is the one that Zoe Archer was coloring. I seen what she did. I was like, oh my god, I want to color this. So this is the reason why I picked the book up and pulled it off my shelf. So I'm gonna do this with different markers. I don't know which ones I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to pull them off my shelf and just probably pick and go to town with it because I really like how her picture turned out, so I wanted to color it. I might look up her picture, her video, and get some inspiration for the buildings and stuff like that, so I'll go do that. I'll go back and do this one afterwards, as well as the chapter 1 page. So this book here will be a front to back one, and I'll pull it out whenever I color with markers, and I'll probably use acrylic paints in here as well, for like night skies and stuff like that. Like especially for this chapter 1 page, like this is a night sky. I'm not gonna kill a marker doing the whole thing. So I'll paint with some black acrylic paint and maybe like some Sharpie on paint pen stars or something like that. But yeah, this is gonna be a whole bunch of colorings done here because I love this book, and this paper is like really good for markers. I found it did bleed through. I got some little bit of ghosting through on this page, like down here, but I think the reason why is I go slower. If you color faster with markers, I think you won't get the bleed through or the ghost through, but it doesn't really bother me anymore. So this is gonna be my marker, gel pens, and fine liner edition of Romantic Country: The First Tale. And from a lovely subscriber, they ended up sending me, the end of last month, The Beauty of Horror 3 by Alan Robert, and I love this book. I am a big, huge fan of horror, and this whole series is just like my favorite. I know the Christmas one comes out, I think, in October. I think there's one that comes out next month. I think it's the one that has like all 3 books bound up together, like the favorite pictures, in like a hardcover. I think that's next month, and I'll be purchasing that for sure. And the Christmas one, of course, but this one I love. So I've done 2 pictures in here, and I have a whip, and then I have a color and chat that I'm going to do. My color and chat did change. I was going to do the Whack-A-Soul page, but I can't. The way my setting is set up is the closet is over there, and then the big room lights over there, and so I don't have a way to film facing this other direction without my body blocking out the light. I can't do this page. I didn't think about that when I announced it, and I apologize for that. So we're going to be doing a different page. I'll show you in a second, but I have done this page here, which is the tombstone page, and I messed up over here with the outlines of it, but I tried to outline with the white gel pen, and I kind of messed up the lines, but I wrote down a little poem thing that I created for my one horror novel, my horror short story collection, my second one, and the title's down there if you want to see it with an author name and stuff like that. But I decided I was going to write the nursery rhyme that I created on there, and if you want to pause it, you can read it. Hold on, I'll give you a better thing so you can read it. I'm so unprepared tonight. But the book, this is my 3rd book that I have out, and my 4th one comes out soon, but this is the short story collection, the second one, or my second short story collection, and then this is the little poem if you want to read it a little better. So yeah, that one's out on Amazon if you're interested. There's always a link in the description bar below, but I did this one. I did this page a few times. I did some of the watercolors, and I did some. I just didn't like the watercolors and shadings that I did, so I recovered it. And this page stood up to watercolor really well, as well as acrylic paint over top of the watercolor afterwards. So I am going to finish this up this month. There's little decorations all around it, but I haven't done anything yet with it. And then the next page I did in here was the Funhouse page. I did this page with Prismacolor pencils and some sparkly gel pens. I decided that this part, like, there's a thing in the back that tells you where the body parts of Juliana's friend are that she's trying to build, and I decided whenever I find them, I'm going to do them in a gold gel pen, so that way they stick out and you know that that was one of the body parts. But I did the entranceway pretty much from the wings and the skull down in Prisma, and you'll see down here I did this is going to be a recurring theme in this book where I do these kind of circles and dots because I feel like that is kind of like a carnival effect. And the clown here, I love how he turned out. I was trying to think what is more scary than a clown with a bloody axe So I figured a clown dressed as a watermelon with a bloody axe is more scary, so I dressed him up as a watermelon with a bloody axe. And then everything up here is nice and sparkly gel pens. I love how this page turned out. And the color and chat that we will be doing is this page right here, the ticket booth, because I decided I'm going to color this book from front to back because I love all of the images in here, and I'm going to have a hard time trying to figure out which one to do next if I jump back and forth because I love them all. So I figured I'm just going to go front to back, and we're going to start with this page right here, and that should be coming in next week because I am super excited about this one. I love this, the guy with the big huge suit. Like, you tell he's like a skeleton, and the suit's like way too big for him. I just love it really a lot. So, and I'm even keeping track of everything in this book. That's how much I love it. Like, I have a whole section in my swatch book for Beauty of Horror. Like, I have Goodridge's skin tones, I have Goodridge's hair, these are outfits, these are the outfits. Hold on a second. Yes, this is Goodridge's outfit here, her swatches, and then that's the skin tone, and this is the area around where she has like ripped lips. You'll see that in a second. And then the Dead Boys, I did a corduroy look, corduroy color here, and then this is my blood combo for Prismas if you're interested in it. Those are the colors I used. So yeah, I'm keeping a swatch book of this because I'm so excited about it and I love it. And the next page I did, this was the first page I did, was this dunk ahead, throw ahead, dunk the dead page. And this is what I was saying with the dots. I'll show you how I do that in the color and chat, but basically it's really simple to get the perfect dots. You just take some spare change out of your drawer, out of your jar, or wherever you keep it, and you just trace around it and then you fill it in. That's all I did. This is like a quarter, this is a dime, and this is a nickel. But this is with Prisma color pencils here and a little bit of gel pen for the collar. And I love how this page turned out. I am usually someone who their pictures turn out very dark, and I feel like that's a good fit for the Beauty of Horror books, and I just absolutely love this so much. Like, there's what you're trying to build for Goodridge there. I'm going to do all the body parts in gold, and then this will here be in different colors. But I just love this book so much. There's smaller lines I thought I'd be more intimidated by, but I absolutely love this book. And I can see myself definitely working towards finishing this in the future, probably in 2018 or 2019. I'll try finishing this book up because I absolutely love the Beauty of Horror series. Let me put this page back in here. And the next book is from a color and chat. I have a 3-part color and chat on my channel of this as a curiosity shop, and I did this page right here. I did this with a mix of different mediums. I did some watercolor, so you see kind of like a pearlescent effect to the jars. I did some watercolor on the birds, and then I colored with some with Prismas, some Bic markets, and then the rest are colored in with some gel pens and the Leisure Artist Quality pencils. I did think that they worked pretty well. I have to give them a little more testing before I give them like an A-OK approved, but you can get the Leisure Art pencils, the Artist Quality ones, at Ollie's for $4, I believe. So I do think that they are worth the $4. I'm not sure if they're worth the full price of it, but I do love how this page came out. Put this back in. Now I have 3 pictures from Lost Ocean by Johanna Basford. This one I'm working from front to back with gel pens and fine liners. Sorry, I had to get a drink really quick. And I did the title page here. I did this trick again with the bubbles, or the circles, because I want to try making bubbles. And I did that with a glittery gel pen, and then the rest is just with some gel pens as well. Then the next page in this book was supposed to go in like this, but it ended up falling out, so I just ripped it out, and that is this page right here. And I want to leave the shells kind of white and with a little bit of silver around them. I really like how this one turned out as well. It's like nice and shiny, reflective. It's a little easier when you rip the page out to show how glittery everything is. I just put this right back in the front so that way it doesn't fall out again. And then for coloring with gel pens, we did this page right here. I have a two-part, is it blurry? No, okay, it looked blurry to me. I did this one here, and I just finished this up the other day, and I really love how this one turned out. And you can see as well it has like a nice reflective shininess for the gold gel pens, but I really like how the crabs turned out here in the middle circle. And then the page we're going to use with my new fine liners, these rayon fine liners. Oh, and I didn't mention, you can get these on Amazon for $12.50 for 6 colors. I don't know how much they are in the UK or other places, but in America, they are $12.50 for 60 fine liners. So we are going to do this page right here, and then my next page looks like it's going to fall out too. Like this page looks like it's about to fall out in the corners. But I'm going to do this page over here with my fine liners to test them out first on this page. This is a future page, but we're going to use this one as the next coloring with gel pens after the Twilight Garden. So the next book here, I just have a whip, and that is a Bestiary of Tolkien. I got this one at Ollie's for $2.99, and I was testing out the Leisure Art pencils on this page, and I do not like them on super smooth paper without any watercolor down. And I was doing this page here, and I just don't really like how the pencils worked. I like how the picture is, and I'm going to finish it up because I know all the pencils yet. But my goal is to finish up her dress here, and then do a silver and gold gel pen for the rest of the embellishments. But this book is really cool. If you can have it all these and you like Tolkien, definitely recommend this book. And I'm going to be coloring in him Smeagol next because I absolutely love, and it's creepy, adorable how he looks in this book. So I'm going to be doing this one, and I don't know, I think there's multiple, I think there's 2 artists in this book. Next I have a whip from Summer Nights, and that is these geese. I am going to be doing these in watercolor pencils. I just did the background, and then I just haven't got back to it yet, but I want to get to these ones. I'm going to use these with the Derwent watercolor pencils. I have a 12 set, and I'm going to do these all in the watercolor set. Next we have my current color along with the coloring with markers, and that is from Jade Summer Grayscale Vampires, and we are doing this page right here. We are using Sargent Art Super Tips, and we are actually recreating one of my earlier works in the original book, which is this page. We are recreating this page here in the grayscale. And I am loving how she is turning out so far. So the next picture and this one should be coming early next week. And I have a whip started in Jade Summer Anime, which is the front cover here, and I have just done her skin and her eyes like that. I have to get back to this. I just haven't been in the mood for it yet. And someone asked if I could do a color and chat in this, and I will definitely do that in the future after I'm done the Beauty of Horror. So if you see any pictures in this book that you want to see me do a color and chat with in the future, just let me know which one it is. Like, give me like a number if you count them, because there's a thing here. Just like be like, it's the second page here, and like give me the tile square, or just give me like a description of it. I'm thinking I may do these people, the cat people, or where was it? Because I really love this picture. Here to go. Either the witches as well, or come on, where'd it go? These people, the school ones, because I really love this image here. So I'll either do one of those 3, but if you have any that you want to see, just let me know, and I will definitely just mark it, and we'll do that after the Beauty of Horror color and chat. And then my final book I have here, I did this for Coloring Fairies in August. That was a color along for Zoe Archer, and I did this whole page here with Sharpie markers and a little bit of a silver gel pen for around her wings, and I absolutely love how she turned out. I was originally going to do her with pink skin and green hair, but I'm so glad that I did her with green skin instead, because I love that a little bit more. and I'm really happy with how this turned out. And this is another book that I probably will work on trying to finish up in the future, because it just has everything for different moods. You know, if you're in the mood for a more intricate one, you have it. If you're in the mood for a little easier of a picture, you have it. So I'm gonna try working on this one after I finish up Chibico's Grayscale. So that is it for my coloring update. If I have any other future pages, I will let you know of what I did in my next coloring update next month. I don't think I'm gonna try to not buy any more books this month because I have so many books that I want to color from, and I kind of start to feel guilty of, you know, not coloring all the pictures that I have or books that I have. So if anyone sends me a book from my wish list, I will definitely work in that because I think if anyone gives you like a gift of a coloring book, I always think that it's nice to at least work in it so that way if they see it, you know, they know that you really enjoyed it. So if anyone sends me a book, I will definitely work in that and add that into my future pages like automatically. Or if I buy one, I'll try to get at least a page done into it yet, but I'm trying not to buy a book unless like I absolutely love it, or if it's like a second copy of a book that I already love that I want to have like the pages to redo in it, because I have so many books at this point that I need to start at least pulling them off and doing like a one page in them. I think I'm going to go through my coloring books and mark on the books that I don't have a picture in, then make a list and then randomize and pick out a book each month or something like that. I don't have a picture color and to start coloring in them. But anyways, I'm starting to get rambly. That is it for my coloring update. I hope everyone had a really good coloring month and a really good month in general. And I will see you all in my next video. And until then, I hope you all have an amazing day and happy coloring. Hey everyone, I just want to add a quick little update to this coloring update, but I got a book in the mail today from a subscriber, which is The Beauty of Horror by Alan Robert, and I said I will do a WIP right away if anything comes in the mail or add right to my future pages, and I have, and I've started this page right here today after it came in the mail, and I'm going to film this weekend a tutorial type of video with, let's see if I can find the picture really quick, this page right here, and I'm going to show you all how I color in Goodridge, and you hear my cat back there. So just a quick little update. I want to thank the subscriber that sent this book to me, and I am really, really happy with it. So I'm going to go because my cat wants my attention. She's over there trying to get in my closet, but I will see you guys in my next video, and happy coloring.